Hut hut, football fans, and welcome to another touchdown! Welcome, balloon ball players, to Squeaking Rubber's balloon twisting headquarters! I am your host, Daniel Hunt.
Thank God for bags of ice.
I'm gonna pass the pigskin to our co-host, Diddley Squat! Catch! I found two special guests lying on the street corner. Please help me welcome Zachary Hallett.
This actually isn't a balloon, I just found it in Daniel's dresser and blew it up by mistake.
And the only Russian clown I've ever met, Constantine.
Anyways,
You're not going to be learning how to make a football helmet. It's time to learn how to make a fire hat. Is my whole hat in the frame?
yes.
Ah!
Or if you're really into saving the planet and that kind of stuff, you can make a forest hat. If you're gonna make a forest hat though, keep it away from fires. Fires are the forest's worst enemies. If you're gonna... No!
So let's get started. Go ahead and pick your three favorite colors. Since my party hat is so hot, it's gonna look like fire with a combination of red, yellow, and orange. My party hat is on fire!
So make sure you stretch them out. Stretch them good. What I like to do sometimes is like wrap them around your fingers and kind of hold the blood there for a second and then let it go.
We're going to be doing the same thing with all three of our balloons, so you can go ahead and make all three of them at the same time. Go ahead and pump up all three of your balloons all of the way.
You can use your mouth or you can use a pump if you have weak lungs like I do.
Blow your balloon up all the way, and then let enough air out so that you get about a 1.5 inch to 2 inch nipple. Fire nipple!
And then tie it up. Tying is always the worst part for me. Ugh! There you go. You got your first one. Tie the other two the exact same way, leaving a 2 inch nipple. Oh, goodness. 2 inch nipple. Remember I was a kid and I was riding home from the Christmas tree farm one year and I got a balloon there. And the balloon popped in the car and it was the loudest thing ever. It was horrible. My ears were ringing for days, more like minutes afterwards. But it was a very memorable experience. 2 inch nipple.
Make sure that all three of your balloons are hopefully... Oh, it makes your ears bleed. The same length with the same size nipple. It's okay if they're not, but it's better if they are. We're going to be making 2 twists on all 3 of the balloons. For our first twist, take the, one of the first things we're going to do, on color number 1, take your hand and make a hand width bubble, or a smaller bubble, a 2-finger bubble, or a 2-hand, don't make a 2-hand bubble, that's too big. It should be about a hand or smaller. I'm gonna make mine or smaller. One hand bubble. One hand bubble. One hand bubble. Make sure to make all three of them the same size. Or you don't have to, it's up to you. We're just gonna consider this to be a silly hat. Aren't they all? Now you should have one hand bubble on all three colors. Step 1 mission complete.
Okay. And now what you do?
After you've made your one hand bubble on your first color, we're going to take that twist, locate it on one of our temples, take the balloon, wrap it around our forehead, and where the balloon lands on the other temple, pinch it, and twist it right there on that temple. The water temple is the worst one. And you should end up with a one forehead bubble.
Okay, so now you kind of have this kind of a little house. And you're going to do this with all three of your balloons, but the trick is you don't want to let this go. Otherwise you'll have to start over again and it kind of sucks.
Oh, damn. So just stick this underneath your arm, making sure that these bubbles don't come undone. Hey!
Do the same thing. Get a fist-sized bubble.
And then your forehead bubble. Pinch it. Twist it. You should only have one size of forehead, so hopefully they're the same size. My yellow forehead is a lot longer than my red forehead. So if that happens, go ahead and just compare them manually. Now you should have two balloons with two bubbles. All right. It's time to make our... Let's make a forehead bubble and see if it's the same length. Watch out, ear. Temple to temple. Pinch it and twist it. I hope it doesn't pop in your eye. Oh, that would be so bad.
And this is the difficult part. This is the part where everybody swears a lot. Golly Moses. Ah, fudge, fudge! Golly Moses. Ah, fudge. Golly Moses. See what I mean? Okay.
The concept is to put the twists underneath all three one-hand bubbles and connect them to the twists underneath all three forehead bubbles. Complicated, you say? 'Tis. Making sure that each bubble goes into one of your armpits, because I'm tired of having them come undone, we're going to take the twist underneath the one-hand bubble of our yellow balloon and twist it into the forehead bubble twist of the red balloon.
Okay, okay, okay. Am I doing this right? I don't know. So you have something that looks like this now. I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Let's connect the third balloon to our bunch by hooking up the twist of the one-hand bubble of orange to the one forehead bubble of red. Twist those together. So by this point, all three balloons should be attached to each other, and you've got a fun psychedelic balloon chain party.
Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your last fist bubble and your last temple bubble, 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 and put them together. You know, earlier today when I started doing this, I was really afraid to tie them together, but after a while you just learn to trust the balloons. They're your friends. They're there for you, man.
Now all 3 balloons are connected, and we've got our fire triangle.
It has 3 little things sticking out like that, like a little crown like that, but that's not how we're gonna wear it. You can wear it that way if you want to, but you know, it's up to you. Whatever tickles your fancy. Okay, and now ideally, what you want is your balloons to be all the same length. But if they're not, hey, that's okay, you know? Not everybody's gonna have the same length of balloons.
Bring all flames of your fire up together in the center where they rise up in the pyre and meet each other. Grab where they all meet and pinch all of them. Do a party twist.
To form your hat. Aha! I know! You got different colors on top than the sides. Isn't that crazy? But if you want to make your hat even cooler, I'll show you a cool secret. Remember those 2-inch nipples that we had on top?
Now I'm gonna show you how to suck.
What you do is you put your mouth on the nipple, and what you do is you suck in the air like this. Watch. And then you pinch it like that. Oh, look at that! You got a nice little thingy bobber on there. So same thing, just kind of grab the nipple like you're sucking in, like, you know, drinking down a chocolate milkshake or something like that.
Chocolate milkshake.
Just take a little bite. Mm. Boom. There you go. And make sure you pinch it, otherwise all the air is going to go out. See, if I don't pinch it, nothing happens. I can keep sucking all day, but nothing's going to happen. You got to grab the nipple and suck at the same time. Dig it, baby. Chicks dig it. Oh man, this is wonderful. There you go. There's your crazy little hat, you know? And then you just put it on your head. Bum ba dum. Ba-dum. It's good to try new things every once in a while. Who knows, you might even like it.
Let's go see what elements the clowns chose to mimic their hats after.
Chocolate milkshake.